We are live. Alrighty. Welcome to this live stream. Basically, I'm live streaming me live recording a bunch of tip videos. So anyone in business is going to need to have a bit of a collection of tip videos, information videos. I'm doing lots of videos for TikTok and stuff at the moment as well. And I just wanted to show you kind of the behind the scenes of me filming some of these and how I organize it. So first I'm going to show you my screen here, and you will see that I basically have a Trello board. I organize a lot of my tips, my ideas, things that I want to film onto a Trello board. And you'll see here I've got a column called short videos to film, short ideas, videos to film. I've got my done and published section, and then I've got my filmed and needs editing section over here. So I'm going to be opening up this section over here. Now, what I tend to do is when I have a moment to film, I just jump through here, I scroll, and I just film whichever ones in the moment I feel like I could produce some kind of content on. So what I am going to do, I'm going to answer this question here. It's a question I get asked a lot. Do you need an audience before you start selling your courses, or do you need the product first? So I'm actually just going to show you. I'm recording on my camera. Oh, just set it off. There we go. It's going. So I start the video by saying what it is to make it easier for editing later. So this is video number 127. Do you need an audience before? All right, so here we go. Do you need an audience before you sell your product, or do you need to have a product to sell before you build an audience? This, my friends, is the age-old chicken and egg question that often comes up in business. I was recently scrolling through Facebook and I saw somebody literally give some advice to somebody saying, do not start selling your product until you have an audience. My friends, if you hear advice like that, please run. Run anywhere, do anything, but do not follow that advice, right? You need to be, first of all, building an audience all of the time. You need to start building an audience yesterday, and the audience building never, ever stops. That keeps on going forever and ever and ever. But you also need something to start selling to that audience or giving to that audience to consume so that you start getting their feedback about your products, about what else they could get from you, about other information that they might need. So I recommend that you produce a very short, sharp, fast lead magnet, a short mini course, a short webinar, something that you can produce very quickly, get out to the market, and start either building your email list from so that you're growing your audience, or that you're selling for a low price so that you can start getting in money as fast as possible at the same time as your audience building. Whilst you are then going out to the world and sharing some content, yes, you have to create content to build your audience, which is why neither comes before the other. You need to get that out there. Your content is what attracts people and brings people in. If you don't have any content, if you're not sharing anything online, there is nothing for people to come and see, right? So you then need to have something to offer those people to buy, because then you don't make money either. So I do recommend that you create something small, something fast to build your list to start earning money immediately, even if you don't have one single follower yet. Start promoting that product, yes, even to the empty room. If you have something to offer, then there's something for people to actually come for. There is my little chicken and egg tip for today. Create some product, get something out there, and build your audience as fast as possible by promoting that product to the world so that you can start building your audience, and then keep both of those things going simultaneously all of the time. Good luck. All right, so I'm going to stop that one there. I can't even see my computer screen here. So that's one video. Now, if I mess up at any point, I just pause. I don't actually stop the video and try and re-record it. So if I had done it, you're going to see me muck up in a minute, for sure. I don't start doing multiple versions. I just keep the video rolling, and I stop, I pause, I look at my notes, I carry on going. And then in the editing process, I can obviously go through and cut out the bits that went wrong. But now on my screen, because I've now filmed that, I can click filmed. So I've got a little label, color coding. I've marked that as filmed, and I can move that into my filmed and ready to edit section a little bit later on. So let me go through now my list and see what I'm going to film next while I just have a little sip of water. Excuse me. Got to wet the whistle. Why you should increase your prices today. Okay, so what I've done on my Trello notes here, I know you can't see my screen very well, but I've got some notes when I wrote this idea down of things that I might cover. So I'm just going to check my notes for a second. All right. I never really know how these are actually going to come out, but there we go. Bing, oh, and you may have just seen a notification pop up on my screen there. I'm making money while I am presenting this live stream and recording videos to make more money. You may have seen that there. I've just made a sale from my online academy. This is the great thing about online courses. You're seeing it in real time. Constantly have an income pouring in no matter what I'm doing. I just come back from the school run. My kids having a snack. I'm presenting a live stream to you whilst creating more content and earning money all at the same time. If you don't have online courses or digital products, guys, you are missing out on helping people and changing people's lives. You're also missing out on a very big income opportunity. So if you're thinking about creating an online course, don't forget to go and check out my academy at sarahcorden.com/academy. All right. I am going to film this next video, why you should increase your prices today. All right, so these are going to all be post-edited. So I'm going to just turn the camera on. So I'm going to do this. Psst, listen, you need to increase your prices. Like today, so many business owners I see are charging way under the value that they're providing to their customers. So many business owners are so worried about competition that they decrease their prices and are devaluing themselves and their services in the meantime, not to mention minimizing their profit margins. And let's face it, in business, you need to be making money. If you do not have income coming in, you cannot sustain yourself, which means you cannot continue serving others and you cannot therefore go and help other people. It is absolutely critical and imperative that you focus on profit in your business if you want to go out and do as much good in the world as possible, because you need to survive. And listen, let's face it, you have been training for whatever it is that you're an expert in your entire life. If you've done training or qualifications that you've paid for, that's an investment. If you have been learning and studying and doing the hard yards through experience, that is a lot of hours worth of time that you are going to save somebody else if you can fast track them through learning that thing as well. So I often think that not only do we need to calculate the years of time and the hours that we've put in learning our craft and our skill, and we need to factor that into the value, the cost of our products or our services. We also need to remember that we're saving the user that many hours or years of their lives in learning that thing too. Now, the other thing that we need to consider when it comes to costs that too many people miss out on, particularly when it comes to online courses, I always see people posting in Facebook groups, what should I charge for my course? As if there's a number that should be plucked out of the sky. Well, you really need to be considering what are your costs and your overheads of delivering that product or service or that coaching to somebody? How many hours will you be giving to that student or that coachee? You need to work out what your hourly rate is and calculate how many hours of your time are going to be included in the delivery so that you can cover those costs in what you receive in the payment from that person. Do you have any technology or software that you need to pay for? That stuff needs to be calculated into the costs of the product or your service that you're providing. And so many business owners forget to do this. Not to mention, if you do happen to be qualified or certified or licensed or anything like that in your field of expertise, again, you can increase your prices dramatically because you have something in the market that many of your competitors do not have. And the higher you price yourself, actually, ironically, the more valued your product or your service is seen. And no, it is not wrong to charge what you're worth for your products and services. There are always going to be people in your marketplace that have the lower expense. Sorry, I made a mistake. That have the lower, okay. There are always going to be people in your marketplace that have a lower disposable income and may not be able to afford your higher ticket products and services. There's also going to always be people, this is the market, the triangle, who are at the top who do have a high disposable income, who are going to be able to afford and even look for and seek those higher ticket offers, those VIP experiences. And you're also always going to have a large amount of people in the middle of that triangle who have a medium disposable income. So if you create a number of different products and services from cheap right the way through to higher ticket, you're going to be accessing every single sphere or part of that market, meaning you win and everybody wins for a different version, different depth, or a different level of product or service that you offer. Ding, don't forget to check out my customer service. No, don't forget to check out my customer journey videos where I walk you through actually how to create those different tiered products and services. So there you go. Please make sure you put up your prices today. Oh, actually, I'm going to add a do not like, subscribe, and follow. Don't forget, like, subscribe, and follow for more. Woo. Okay, so that was quite a long one, 4 minutes. I'm trying to keep them a lot shorter than that, but I'm finding the ones that I'm keeping to less than a minute are the ones that I'm putting on YouTube Shorts, Stories, and Reels, and also to TikTok. And the ones that kind of go over 1 minute, I'm making more for social media, general feed posts, and for YouTube's. So that one's done. So now I can add a label on there called filmed. I'm just seeing if there's any comments coming up on the streams. Not yet. Any comments on there? Hello. I've got another camera over here, over that way, filming live and streaming on TikTok as well. All right, I'm seeing how many videos I can get in before my kid comes in going, Mom, I'm hungry. I need a poo. All right, what am I going to film next? Let's have a look. What do you do on the days? Sorry, I don't even know what this note is to myself. Okay, that sounds like it's more of an act. Okay, right, so here's one. So I'm going to press record on this, fix the main. Been filming on video all day, so I'm a bit scattered now. All right, recording. This is video number 144, how to become an overnight success. All right, I like to go out of the shot and come in. How to become an overnight success. I was actually having a chat with one of my clients recently, and she said to me, Sarah, it's easy for you to say you're already a success, as if it happened to me overnight, right? How do you become an overnight success? The truth is, all of the successful people we see out there with the thing that we want to have, the number of followers, the number of subscribers, the number of students, the number of figures in their bank account, didn't just wake up with that one morning. Like, it didn't literally fall out of their breakfast cereal. Those overnight successes may have just appeared into our lives. We may have only just come across them or seen them pop up on some advertisement. So yes, for us, they popped up overnight into our world. But behind every successful person is always years and years and years worth of work, worth of tears, worth of crying, worth of self-doubt, worth of thinking, I just can't do this. This isn't for me. I wasn't born to do this. I should go and do something else. Every single person. And when I had my clients sort of say to me, oh, Sarah, it's all right for you. You're already successful. I actually had to do a little bit of a moment where I was like, hold up. I did a screen share on the Zoom and I showed her my blog. And on my blog, sarahcorn.com/blog, I have written and published over 500 blog posts over the last 7-8 years. I have took her onto my YouTube channel and I showed her my YouTube channel and showed her that I have filmed, prepared, uploaded, edited over 500 videos on YouTube since like 2009 or something. I have turned up and published something helpful on social media pretty much every single day for at least the last 6 years. I have stood on multiple stages free of charge to get in front of brand new audiences. I have created podcast episodes. I've spoken on hundreds of other people's podcasts. I've written articles free of charge on other people's blogs. I have literally knocked on doors until I have blisters on every single toe, asking if I deliver a free presentation to that organization in exchange for an opportunity to just be noticed and seen. My overnight success is literally thousands and thousands and thousands of hours worth of work. And what happens is slowly but surely you become more present, you become more omnipresent, you become more noticeable. Your digital footprint gets bigger. The amount of content that you've published online starts becoming so impactful in the Google search results that you start coming up in number one, that you start being seen on people's news feeds because their friends of friends are beginning to see and like your content as well. There is no such thing as an overnight success. But if you want to wake up one night feeling like a success and like you've achieved every dream you've ever had, you have to start today. Today is the only time right now where you can just begin and start creating that content, start pushing yourself out there, start breathing through the terror that every single successful person fears constantly, always feels, and you will move towards that place and you will reach that goal. Good luck. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow for more. Oh, that was another fairly long one, but hey, another one filmed. Labels. I'm going to switch that over to filmed. So now I've got my green tick on there that one's been filmed. We can move on to the next one. My kid hasn't come in yet, which means we can keep going. How are you guys doing over there? We've got TikTokers over there. Woo! All right, what's next? I'm going to just scroll through my Trello board of ideas and see what else we've got here. Okay. Okay, I like to come over screen because it captures people's attention. Did I ever tell you about the time when I gave away $1.3 million worth of places on my courses? Well, it was when COVID first hit. I had myself a tiny little 8-week-old baby, and I started to see that a number of my friends were losing their jobs because of COVID. People who'd been traveling the world as speakers and experts suddenly had no work. They had all their bookings cancelled. I saw so many of my friends, connections, and people that I got to know online all suddenly finding themselves redundant and with no work. And it absolutely broke my heart. And then I realized there was something I could do. And I had created an online business that included numerous, over 50 online courses, and that it wouldn't really cost me very much to give people access to those. And so I gave away one of my online courses, How to Create Profitable Online Courses, to hundreds of people to the value of $1.3 million. And a large number of those people actually followed through with the training. They actually created their online courses and not only saved their worlds financially, they've actually now gone on to build highly successful online businesses around the courses that they created from having that free access. So not only is it just a nice thing to do, not only is it nice to be able to help people, but this goes back to my point that if you are creating a platform by which is earning you money, you are then able to give back without taking away from you. Having an online business, particularly online courses, has very little overheads. Apart from having your platform costs, which these days is very, very low, you only need to make a couple of course sales every single month in order to completely cover those overheads. If you've got yourself a mobile phone, a little bit of dedication to record some videos and upload them to your own online course platform, covering the costs of that is minimal. Everything else above 1 or 2 sales a month is 100% profit. So not only was it the fact that it's a nice thing to do, the fact that I can because course overheads are so small, but having a business is exactly the platform from which you can give back to the world. And there is no greater feeling than living your purpose, sharing your message, being creatively expressive, helping people get better, think better, and do better, but also do it in a way that's profitable for you. If you want to create your own online courses, check out the link in my bio. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow for more. So you may have noticed there that I said the link in my bio, and that's because a lot of these platforms, particularly TikTok, now actually auto-generate the captions to see what you're saying. And if you say link in my bio, it is rumored that those videos will then be shown to less people because it is showing that you're trying to direct people off of the platforms. So by simply saying the link in my bio, it kind of tricks the platform into not realizing you're saying link in my bio, and therefore you don't get like the shadow banning on your accounts. I'm sure they will click onto that at some point, but that's why I said that. So now I'm going to click my label. Green is filmed, so that's another video done, dusted, my furry little friends. And I think as you're watching this, of course, I just want to point out that I have had years and years and years of practice doing this. These are questions that I've been answering for a long time, which is why I can just throw out an answer off the top of my head. But also because the more you practice, the less terrifying that lens of a camera actually becomes, the more you are able to actually put one word in front of the other in any manner whatsoever. It just comes down to practice. There's no such thing as a natural on camera. That is not a thing. It's just that those people who are good on camera have embarrassed themselves more times than the people who are not yet good on camera, and therefore have got to the stage by which their physiological body can actually function despite the very unnaturalness of being having a camera lens pointed at their face. All right, catch my breath. Let's see what else have we got in here. Oh. So I'm just scrolling through my ideas list right now to see what I'm actually going to film next. Liz, my little family over there. Let's get back to video. I'm scared that everything will go wrong. Okay. Okay, all right. Can't see my screen here. All right, I'm going to do 2 people talking now. So it's going to be a conversation. So it's not going to make much sense as you're watching this. It will make more sense after it's been edited. But I'm simply going to play 2 characters, and I'm differentiating them quite simply. Oh, Daddy's home. Dogs are kicking off. Differentiating them by just putting on, quite simply, a black jacket. So I'm going to play person 2 first, actually. Okay. And I'm just going to wait for the dogs to stop barking. Actually, I might record this. And anyway, so that is, oh, I need a dog bark now. That is how you film your online course. Now the dogs aren't barking. I wanted to capture that so I could use it for a video later. Anyway, let's just do this. So I'm going to do a 2-person skit here. So the first person is going to say, hey, have you published your online course yet? And then the second person is going to go, no. Okay. So this is video 152. I'm so scared that everything's going to go wrong if I publish my online course. All right, so first person says, have you published it yet? No. And then she's going to say, what, why? Because I'm so scared that I'm going to break everything. And then what I'm going to say, oh, my tech's going to break. I won't know what to do if something goes wrong. My videos won't be perfect. I don't know how to do editing. I don't have a clue what to do with all those computer thingos. It's all going to break. I'm going to mess up everything. I just can't launch yet. And then she's going to go, ooh. And then she's going to start talking. Okay, and then she's going to go, okay, I'm off to create my course with Sarah Cordner. All right, so I'm not going to stop it. So I've just done the first person, or the second person actually. And now I am going to do the other person, which is me. And I'm not stopping the video. I'm actually keeping it rolling, so it's all in one single video. All right, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to walk on. Oh, hey, have you created your online course yet? And she says, no. Oh, no, why not? And then, because I'm too scared, blah, 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 blah. Okay, then she's going to go this. Oops. And then I'm going to walk towards. Dude, this is not the intensive care unit. Nobody is going to die if a piece of your tech doesn't work on your online course. If an email doesn't send, if a thingy link doesn't work, nobody's going to die. Here's a little secret for you. No product that goes out there for the first time is absolutely perfect. And if it is, that person spent way too long creating it and way too long getting it to market. Your best bet is to just get it out there. Yes, a link might be broken. Yes, a video might not be perfect. Yes, something might not work, but there is always somebody that you can go to ask for help. There is always a support line for customer service. There's always going to be a YouTube video that's going to help you with that question. So please don't wait for everything to be perfect. Don't wait until you know how to do everything, because usually you don't learn those skills until the event happens, and then you learn it on the go. It's called learning on the job, except it's your job. And here's the worst bit. Your course can't help anyone if it's not being published. Your course can't help anybody if it's not out there in the world getting into the hands of your students. So take a deep breath. Don't worry about things going wrong. Nothing will end yours or anyone else's life if you just put it out there. And if you need some help, come and book a call with me. I'll help you get that course sorted and published and out there in absolutely no time at all. Don't forget to link, subscribe, and follow. Boom. All right, so that's a little skit. And I'll be able to kind of join that together so it's like a little conversation at the end. So now I'm going to click labels. It's filmed. Boom. All right, so that's that one filmed. So how many have we done now? I have done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 videos, 6 videos in 25 minutes that we've been live. So I am going to leave that there because my family's just got home from school and daycare and all that stuff. So I'm going to go and be mum for a moment. And then I'm actually going off to do an art class this evening. So I might live stream a little bit of that as well later on. If you've got any questions about creating your courses, I can actually help you do that in a live call. So if you guys do want me to take over your computer screen on a Zoom call, set up your online school for you, set up your email automations for you, help you draft out your course outline, simply go to sarahcorner.com/services and you can actually book a call directly with me right there. Or you can join my Edupreneur Academy, where I have well over 60 online courses, monthly live masterminds, monthly challenges, over 200 business book summaries, virtual offices for you doing silent co-working together to keep you motivated, and so much more. It is pretty amazing, if I do say so myself. And that's only $79. I mean, seriously, bargain. So that's at sarahcorner.com/academy. Don't forget to follow, like, and subscribe so you keep updated with my future lives and videos as well. Otherwise, thank you so much for joining today. Let me know in the comments if you found this helpful to see the creation in action. Hopefully it's shown you that it's not as terrifying as we kind of make out in our heads. You've just got to get it done. You do feel silly. You do feel a bit daft going out there doing this kind of stuff, but you are going to be so glad and so proud of yourself when you do, and you only get better and better and better at it the more that you practice. So do let me know if you found this helpful in the comments. It's always nice to know that these are actually helping somebody and that I'm not just sat here talking to myself. And I look forward to seeing you in another video real soon. Bye for now. See ya.